Hello, hello. Hello. How is everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Ready for me to become fake? I sure am. I mean, even faker than I currently am. Ooh. uh, ready to see it, yeah? There he is. There's his head. Look at the top of his head. Ah! No. Alright, main screen. Welcome to... Oh dear. Doesn't want to... Glad to have technical difficulties frame 1. That's cool. I like that. Nicotine addiction. You think this is nicotine? Nah. This is real goddamn tobacco. Come on, big fella. Hello. Hello. We're all here. A big happy family. Got a nice, lovely presentation for you. But first, oops, wrong screen. Here is the whole thing. All 9 yards. As you can see up here, I can bounce around. Isn't he lovely? Oh, too small. Big fan of him. Look at it in all of its glory. This is true. Look at him go. The one-winged angel, perhaps, if you are so inclined. Oh, that does. Okay. Yeah. Let's just sit myself back down over here. Alright, so yeah. So if you don't know, it's pronounced Psyodox. I've forgotten the name given to me, sadly. So I couldn't tell you it even if I wanted to. I'm just known as Psyodox. But before I was, a VTuber, I used to be an angel up in heaven. And I was watching over you guys. I was thinking, man, they sure are having fun down there. And then I fell off the clouds and I fell down onto Earth. In the process, my wing burned up and the halo broke, so I don't really have a way to go back. So now I am living amongst you. Sometimes, as the older ones know, I have this little then you entered hell. True. Why does it do that? That's annoying. I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, so today is in fact my birthday. I'm 22. Quite a young angel by all standards. Might have a little bit of correlation as to why I fell out of heaven like an idiot. But yeah. Yeah, but when I can't hold the angel form, I enter this little emoji form here, which is what I've been using for a while. He comes up like middle of the shins. He's a little guy. Happy Beanborn Day. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of the story of what happened. I was just chilling. I was like, damn, that shit looks cool. And I just fell. And I just, after a bit of falling and burning on a nice fireball, I just hit the ground. And then I was kind of stuck. So yeah, here's a lovely artist rendition of what would happen. I'd tell you guys the whole story, but I'd like a better medium. Oh yeah, you guys can drop emojis on my head. I forgot about that. But yeah, perhaps once I find a lovely little artist or something, I'll tell you guys the whole story. But yeah, so we're moving on here to some of my likes. I won't go through one by one, and I'll just talk about them all. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them at any point. I see. We're putting the cat ears on already. And they are. You like them? So obviously, if you've been here a while, you will know that I am an avid fan of fighting games. This makes sense because I also like competition, and it's a very easy way for me to fulfill that desire without actually, having to hurt people. I might hurt them emotionally because I'm just that good, but like, yeah. So it's fighting games and competition. I'm a very competitive spirit, and it is a little bit of a downfall because I can get riled up at times very easily. But yeah. And the other things you want to know, I'm a big Magic fan. Any Magic, all Magic. I love it all. All systems of Magic. I just If your world has a system of magic, I'm all about it. And tying into that, giant robots. I love mechs. Both of those things, if you put those two things together, if you put giant magic robots in a world, I'm all over that. So, could I tell you why? No, it's just something that just scratches the itch. Come to Tekken, we have magic fours. Perhaps. I'll have to see what a magic 4 is. Yeah. No more ball. I'm no longer a ball. I'm a real giant magic robots would be pretty. Yes, it would be quite heavenly. He still won't watch Hunter x Hunter. Nobody's ever recommended it to me. I've actually never heard about the Nen system, so I don't know, but I mean, I'll probably try it. Yeah, so in terms of music, I like pretty high energy stuff. I know I'm playing quite a more relaxing tune as my background music, but that's just because the atmosphere. Nen is a complex system that works by being Nen. Hope that helps. Yes. Perfect. I understand completely. Yeah, so when it comes to music, I like high energy stuff. I like power metal and rock and EDM. Some of my personal favorites are like Powerwolf, Servant of Swords, Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend, Nightcrawler, Glory Hammers, a lot of Masters of the Galaxy, We Are the Wild, lots of stuff like that. So, yeah. And then obviously, like, it's not like I dislike any music particularly. You have to be a really offensive piece of music for me to not like it. So, but that's just like my favorite genres overall. And then another thing, cherry flavored sodas. They are always better than original sodas, and this is a fact that I will die on. It's the hill I'll die on. In fact, I have a can of cherry Coke with me right now, actually. So yeah, like cherry Coke, cherry Pepsi, cherry Dr. Pepper, cherry Sprite, cherry 7-Up, cherry... The only exception is root beer. You don't fuck with root beer at all. Although cherry root beer might actually be good. I haven't tried a can of cherry root beer. I don't know if they sell those. Do they sell those? Cherry Pibb tastes worse than OG Pibb? Well, that's because it's Dr. Pibb. Drink Dr. Pepper. Idiot. People say that root beer tastes like mouthwash. I don't see it. Yeah, Coke is a citrus flavor? I've not heard Coke described as citrus, but I can see why somebody would say that. Because it's quite acidic. Like, yeah. An interesting sentiment, but yeah, okay. Coke more like an acid flavor. Okay. Okay, buddy. Anyways, moving on. Model kit building. I love my Gundams. I love my Gunpla. One of the most expensive ones I own. I wish I had a photo of it. I wish I had a photo to show you guys. It's the Unicorn Gundam, and it lights up. So it costed me like 250 bucks, and I spent a good like 8 hours building it, and that was just like the actual main Gundam, and I haven't made any of the accessories for it. It's just on like the Gundam repair station, and you can just turn it on and it lights up, and it's super cool. And it goes back into the giant robot thing. I love giant robots, and I love building the models of the giant robots. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, it's epic. It's very, very fun. Yes. If I could do a model building stream and like make it entertaining, I would definitely do that. Been into the move, yeah, Gunpla are the moving ones, like the ones that you can pose and shit. All the ones that I have are like those. Unless, do you mean moving like autonomous? I mean like, oh, like trains with gears. Oh, those are also pretty cool. Yeah, I can that would definitely be cool too. So yeah, this next one's a little bit of a weird one. I love non-Euclidean geometry, and HP Lovecraft's gonna hate me for this one because he's absolutely afraid of it, but he's dead now, so we don't care. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what non-Euclidean geometry is, basically, so Euclidean geometry is like closed shapes, like a square, a triangle, a circle, so on and so forth. Non-Euclidean is when it's a complete shape, but it's not closed. So if you had like a square on one side and then you change it, and then you have an octagon on another side, and there's the fact that it like warps your brain is like, it's just so fun. I love like the 3D maps that people make of non-Euclidean spaces, where it's like you walk into a door, you're in the kitchen, and then you go through like a hallway to the right, and then you go back into what you should think is the original room, but then you're in like the attic, and you're like, how does this work? Yeah, hyperbolic moment. Yeah, like the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball. But imagine if you went through the door, and then you went through another door, and you were just somewhere else completely, and you're like, how did I get here? Show Lovecraft a Mobius strip and he dies instantly. Yeah. Imagine the math is terrifying. Oh, yeah, I'm not touching the math. I just like the spaces. Try and get me to figure them out? No. Pfft. No way. Yeah, and then building on that, astronomy and space-related sciences. As you might be able to tell, I'm a big fan of space, considering the starting screen and my background and the background of the presentation. I love space, but I know if I actually went up there, it'd be terrifying because there's a whole lot of nothing there. So yeah, but I mean, I really like the idea of like figuring out what planets are out there and like figuring out the physics and like all of that, like subatomic stuff. Nuclear physics is fun. Yeah, and I love keeping up with like NASA and stuff and all the technology is they're doing. Space is cool. Yes, vacuums suck. Yes, they do. Well, technically they don't. Technically, that's not the vacuum doing the work. That's just all the particles trying to make themselves orderly again. Haha. But yes, vacuums suck. So yeah, lastly, forging and blacksmithing. This one's a little kind of out there, but I guess it relates back to the magic thing because I'm a sucker for a good high fantasy. High pressure demands equilibrium and to sink in a low pressure. Yes. We're getting actually. But yeah, I've always wanted to get into blacksmithing. However, I've just never had the materials. I've never opted to buy like steel to forge, and I would need to learn the whole process. But you know, I love it, the idea of it, and like the execution required for it, and all the fun things that you can do with it. Because when a blacksmith, yeah, you can build a forge in a can. Yeah, I've looked into that and stuff, but I just never went and executed the idea. But yeah, it's fun because when a blacksmith needs a tool, he can just make it. And I just think that's fun because my brain kind of works like that, where it's like, oh, hey, I need this. Let me make it. And then I can use it, and then I can throw it behind me and never think about it ever again until I need it again. What if you need tools to make the tool? Well, then you have to go buy it. That's why you like the 3D printer. It's just way less hands-on. Yeah, 3D printers are just as useful, but there's something primal about the desire to wax steel into shape. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, those are some of my more important likes. Whoop, you didn't see that. Dislikes, things I don't like. Unwanted attention, like when I'm out in public and being just thrust into the public eye. I hate that. That racks my anxiety, like spikes it. So yeah, if I'm just, is that the reason why he was in the bottom right? What do you mean? Huh? What are you talking about? Anyways, yeah. If I'm doing something just out in public, I don't really want to be viewed, I guess is the word I'll say. I just, when I'm in public, I like to not stand out too much unless like the word unwanted is pretty specific there. If I want the attention, then I'm fine. If I, it's just like randomly, if I'm thrust into the spotlight, I'm not ready. So I don't like doing that. Yeah. Yeah, and then also bad horror has been gaining popularity recently, and I don't like it. I'm talking about the silly things like Poppy's Playtime and fucking Garten of Bonbon and the bad Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. I don't really, it's stupid and I don't like it, and it's not scary. Good horror is good. I like good horror. But bad horror sucks. And if you make children's horror games, stop. Please, just do it for everyone. You're not getting in a game theory video. Stop. Just stop it. Don't. Bad. Yeah. On top of that, coconut. I hate coconut. I've tried it so many times. I hate coconut. And coconut flavored things. There's just something about it. Like bad horror, it's charming. Children's horror game is an oxymoron. And I hate it. I hate that it's a thing. Yeah. Coconut is in fact mid. This is true. There's just something about it. It just tastes bad. The texture's disagreeable to me. Coconut milk sucks. Coconut garnish on desserts suck. They ruin the dessert. And I don't know what it is. Everyone around me seems to like coconut. But like, no, it's bad. I mean, I'll die on this hill too. So, you know, like, yeah. With you on the coconut thing, I'm glad Chad agrees. Thank you, Chad. I'm glad that you all dislike coconut too. Good to know I have some allies here. But anyways, next, bad rom-coms. And I'm more specifically talking about anime here. Just let them fucking kiss. Please. God, I hate it. I hate if there's a romance anime and it's just 12 episodes of boy meets girl and he's too stupid to say anything, and yeah, bro, it drives me mad. It drives me mad. I hate it. Just let all rom-coms are whack. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be real here. There's a couple squishy ones that I just really like, and I could tell you about them if they were on the likes page again, but yeah, I'll keep that to another discussion. Because there's like two that I know of that are, you know, good. So yeah. Also, yeah, I kind of just hate the cliche of anime sometimes. Where they're just like, oh no, what if I get rejected? If it's fun/cute, I'm fine with it. I mean, I want to see some development. That's all I'm saying. If just not picky. Like, I just want to see some development. Like, if they're in love with each other episode 1, they should confess episode 4. That's all I'm saying. And then they can spend the last 8 episodes growing their relationship. And then it's like it grabs my heart, and I just go, damn, they're happy. I wish I was happy. Anyways, obnoxious clickbait. This goes back to like the YouTube thing. I hate challenge videos. I felt that. Yeah. Like stupid examples. Let's see. Let's just scroll down because YouTube seems to want to give them to me lately. Let's see. Oh dear. Maybe not. Maybe they fixed it. Maybe I don't have to look at them in my recommended anymore. Try not to eat sand challenge. Things like, oh, can you beat X game without doing Y? And the answer is probably. I don't need a full 45-minute video dissertating how you did it. Just tell me yes or no. That's it. Here we go. Like, I beat Tears of the Kingdom without any weapons. Okay, good for you. It's a fucking 2-week-old game. Why are you breaking it already? Mario Party, but we can only get bonus stars. Top 10 strange videos. Number 3 will make you put your cat in the washing machine? Wait, huh? Hold on a second. It's about the journey? I don't care about your journey. Just give me the results. Okay, I will admit if they make it good, that gets a pass. But there was one love long videos. There was one I watched in Discord the other day. Instant gratification. Hey, shut up. It was like the Minecraft 100 days videos. Those are annoying. We watched one. I was surviving 100 days in a Minecraft server as an alligator. And he had a mod where he was... You'd always skip to the end though, right? Why would I do that? Street Fighter 6 challenge video. Vamping me. But yeah, it was a video and it's like, oh, surviving 100 days in Minecraft as an alligator. And it was like one of those, the dream, like 100 or fucking 300 versus one speedrunner videos. And but he's a fucking alligator and he's got like fucking 30 hearts and a +8 multi-tool that you can just kill people with, and then he can grab them and suffocate them by dragging them into ground by biting them. And it's just like, there was no tension in it at all. It was just a horrible cinematic experience, genuinely. So like, sure, I did end up watching the whole thing, but it was mostly out of the fact of disbelief. Like, I just needed to know if it ever got good, which I guess means that it worked on me. I have the brain of a child, I guess. But it wasn't good. But, and so I don't know. Yeah. You know, I'm this point here, we don't need to talk about that. So we're just gonna go to the last point. Jaeger. It sucks. You become what you seek to destroy. Hey, I never said I'm trying to destroy it. I just said I didn't like it. What about Psyduck stands? I've never met one. I don't know if I have them. If they do, that's a little terrifying. I personally would not want to be stalked like that. I don't want people talking about me like that. That's weird. I know where you live. Of course you do. Ooh. Lovely thunder outside. Yeah, but Jaeger. Just straight Jaeger sucks. I don't know what else to tell you. What is happening? Hi. Hi. I'm giving a presentation on myself. But yeah, again, straight Jaeger just sucks. Jaeger bombs are good, but like just straight Jaeger fucking sucks. It's thick. It tastes like black licorice. Jaeger is my uncle's dog name. He's Hunter. He is cool. Huh. Your dog is named Hunter. Yeah. But yeah, if you just give me a shot of Jaeger, I'm gonna tell you it sucks. And it tastes bad. And then I'm gonna take it anyways because it's alcohol and it's strong. That's fun. But like, I don't like straight Jaeger. So, yeah. Anyways, we can move on. Yeah, more dislikes. So yeah. We got next. Yeah, favorite games. Pick of the litter. This is not exactly ordered, but these two are. These two are at the top of the list. Chrono Trigger is the game of all time. I will advocate for it being a beautiful game that stands the test of time for fucking ever. It's just so good. Gotta go watch North Korean TV. Okay, tell me what programs they got on. Also, all of the Xenoblade games are fun, are great stories, and are very long. But I have played 2 and 3, and I need to play 1. It is definitely one of the games of all time. I would say, in fact, one of the games of all time. In fact, I might put great in that descriptive. It is like one of the great games of all time. I love Chrono Trigger. Trying to get a friend of mine into Skullgirls. Good. Skullgirls is fun. They're adding. It's been getting updates after being dead for like 8 years, which is great because it is probably one of the best fighting games. Period. Yeah, I could talk about all of these games, and I think I'm actually going to. Again, Xenoblade, all of them. Great story. DRM free copy of Skullgirls. Probably favorite fighting game. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's why it's here. That's why Skullgirls is here and not Guilty Gear, actually. Because I love Skullgirls more than Guilty Gear. Terraria scratches that high fantasy itch. Big Skullgirls fan. True. Yeah. Terraria scratches that high fantasy itch. I love like everything about it. The sword, the classes, swords, magic armor, the ores, the bosses, the NPCs, the building, fucking everything. It's just because you're moving. Oh my god. Okay. Like, damn. Summoner Gang. I've completed a summoner run. I've done melee. I've done magic. I've done mage. I don't think I've completed a summoner and a ranger game ever. So I might do that sometime. Where's Hunt Showdown? I don't play Hunt Showdown. So, and it definitely would not be a favorite game. Moving on, Risk of Rain 2. Also kind of it's the only roguelite that I've got on here, actually. Summoner's hard as fuck? What do you mean? You don't play the game when you're Summoner. You let the game play itself, you just avoid damage. Summoner's not hard. Getting Terra Prisma is hard, and that's the best Summoner weapon, but Summoner is not hard. Yeah, you have the least defense in all your armor sets, but like, you don't have to really worry about anything. You just stay away, and you let your summons do the work. But yeah, Risk of Rain, sorry. It is the only roguelite I have on here, which says something about it, because I'm actually a pretty big roguelite fan. Things like Dead Cells and Gunfire Reborn are good games, but Risk of Rain 2 is just like primo. It's the greatest. Persona games, I don't feel the need to go into them. They're very long and they're very, well, good thunder. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into them. Space Engineers. Space. I have gone over that I enjoy space related things, and building the ships and everything, and the industrial process system in it is very fun, and you need like 2 mods to make it one of the greatest experiences ever. So yeah. Space Engineers is great. Pokemon, staple. It's Pokemon. I don't think I need to tell anybody why I would like Pokemon, because everybody likes Pokemon. So yeah. Oh, Omega Strikers. Next, I couldn't tell you why I like it particularly. It might just be because it's air hockey, and I like air hockey, and I like angles and the bouncing and stuff, but it's fun. I also like Estelle, like visually, so she's a big plus. So, you know, yeah, I could probably, like, if I'm playing it, I could probably tell you more about why I like Omega Strikers, but, you know, X, Juno, Luna, Lethal League is better than Omega Strikers? Hey, man, I probably agree with you. I like most of the characters visually, true. But yeah, Lethal League Blaze. I've played it on the channel, so you probably know what it's about. But if you don't, you play baseball in a closed space, and the ball does not ever lose velocity. It only gains velocity, and you try not to get hit by the ball. And it's very fun. So, you know. Okay, yeah, bunting the ball takes away like 2 speed. Fine. The ball can lose velocity. But if you, yeah, but who cares? The ball's traveling at like 18,000 miles an hour. So who's gonna stop it? You gonna bunt it? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it's one of the fun games. Minecraft's there because I grew up on Minecraft, and it has etched itself into my soul, and I will never be able to put it down. That is all. Zelda games, pretty self-explanatory. Tears of the Kingdom has been fun. Breath of the Wild was fun. Skyward Sword's an experience. Twilight Princess is good. Wind Waker's good. Ocarina of Time is, well, Ocarina of Time. It's good or bad depending on who you ask and how you're playing it. But yeah, Zelda games. And then finally, yeah, Skullgirls, the best fighting game in my opinion. I love that you can have a custom team size and that it will scale the characters. Play Majora's Mask, maybe. Yeah, and then you could have 1 character versus 3 characters, and the 3 characters will win because assists are just very, very strong. But the one player does stand a chance because they have so much health, and they will just chunk the enemy for a lot because all the health is reduced. It's very fun. The combo system is great. The infinite prevention system is intuitive. Well, not intuitive, but it checks out. It adds another layer to the gameplay because you're trying to go in a combo route, and then if you see them start to sprout their little curls, you're like, oh, they're gonna burst, and then you can burst bait, and it makes it very fun because then your opponent has to think about how they're playing defense. So yeah, those are some of them. And now we can move on to favorite characters. And I don't think I'm going to give such a long-winded explanation for each of these. Just gonna point out some obvious ones. Subaru, I like watching him struggle. Hair's based on him, actually. If you look real close, you can tell. The hair, I took the hair from him. Luke was there because she's my girl. Player in Skullgirls. Very fun. Kai's there because I play Kai in Guilty Gear, and you can tell I'm a little bit inspired by him too. But yeah. If you have any questions about why I ask or why I like a certain character, please feel free to ask. I need to let my voice rest for a little bit. So yeah, go nuts. Raphtalia is crazy. Zenitsu. Why do I like Zenitsu? He's literally me for real, for real. I can appreciate that he thinks he's out of his depth, but then he just needs a confidence boost. So, you know. He just like me, for real, for real. Anime girls with baseball caps, yes. Eiko is there because she's wearing a hat. That's why I like her. Also, this is kind of a trend. Your character is blonde. I probably like him. Currently making something for you. Is it a hat? It should be a hat. I think it should be a hat. Yeah. Credits. This is my mama and my papa. The art is great. Again, the model is truly just I love it. I love the model, and it's been rigged very well. It was very cost effective. So big props to both of them. I love them both. Yeah. So definitely, if you want anything like me, check them out. They are credited down below in my stream. So if you ever want to check them out, you can find them there. And I do believe that's it. Yeah, free chat time. You can ask me anything. About 10 minutes, I'm going to be starting my game show, Task Manager. It's honestly so good too. Yes, I know! It's so good. I really should get like a reference sheet made, so I can post it anywhere if anybody ever wants to make like art of me. But yeah. It really scratches the artist itch. Here, let me just stand up again. So yeah, give me something in DMs. Play it on screen. I'm gonna check it first. Ah, okay. This is good. Oh, it's loud though. Hold on. Psyox lore. Hold on a sec. I've got to move myself back down. That's it. That's the whole lore. That's what it looked like. That was the whole thing. Beautiful. True. You yeah, you should have had the part when they're on the new Earth where he just fucking just smacks into the ship. That would have been primo. I need to properties do not capture the cursor. There we go. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Now I can stand back up. Any questions? Anything you want to know about me in general whatsoever? Fire away. Ah. Put the cat ears on. Alright. On they go. Push of a button. Cat ears return. Yeah. This isn't a question, but Sephiroth's distant cousin looking ass. Quirky little cat man. Yes, I'm a cat man, not a cat boy. I am a man. When will you play Hunt Showdown with your cool friends? When I own Hunt Showdown. There's your answer. This but CSGO. I don't. When will you play DayZ with your cool friends? When I own DayZ and when I find DayZ enjoyable. So, you know. Lose the glasses? I'm sorry, I actually can't. The model does not have a glasses toggle, so I cannot lose glasses. I can take them off in real life, but I can't lose them on the model anymore. So I am sorry, big man. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably figure it out. But yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, in about 10 minutes, I will be preparing my game show. It's the first iteration, so it's gonna be a little rough, but I hope you all have fun with it, because it's inspired by one of the funniest goddamn shows known to man. I've even got this desk. Look at the desk. I have a little game show desk. So this is fun. Scuff is part of the brand. Let's go. Yeah. I love me my Scuff. Scuff is good. So yeah, if you guys want to we can just chat for a while, just for the next 5-ish minutes, and then I'll quickly just jump back to the BRB screen while I get our contestants in order. Speaking of contestants, are you there? Because I'll have to pull you into a call. Donk. Donk. Not excited for this next part. Hold 2 phones on his desk? Are we sure? That 2 phones? I see a weird... Oh yeah, that is 2 phones. That is just 2 phones stacked on top of each other. Look at that. Ah. Work and personal. True. Yeah. How do the books stay like that? Oh, that's my magic. You see the necklace? Yeah, that's part of... It's a little bit of magic. So, you know. It's also how the cat ears form. Just a little bit of magic that I cast. So you know the Great Jahi-sama? The necklace is like that. It's like a reserve that I have to use, but it's quite a big one. Sounds like a great use of magic. Yeah, it doesn't cost much to just have, yeah. Like, it doesn't cost much to do the little magic thing. Most of the cost comes from, you know, holding this form, because, you know, if I don't, I I turned back into the little emoji. So, yeah. Want another contestant? No. As much as I would, there's prep time involved. I can't have you do it on the fly. It's all been recorded and edited and stuff, so I literally could not do it fast enough. Unless everybody's okay with watching, you know, unedited, no sound content that looks very, very bad. And there was a pre-recorded segment. Yes. So, yeah. The majority of the show is in fact pre-recorded. So, yeah. And pre-edited. You already won? Oh, you'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Vilnius, you there? So you are in fact a contestant. So, you won and you're not even playing? Have to... Da-da-da-da. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to, when we're starting pretty soon, I'm gonna guys back over to the other screen there. So I will see you in just a minute.